I lost the first part of the video for the cake. So I'm gonna go over the ingredients. I'm making a banana cake. Okay, this is the ingredients. 1 1/4 cup white sugar, 1 teaspoon baking soda, 1/4 cup sour cream, 1 cup mashed potatoes, ripened, turning black. I put mine in the refrigerator so to keep them. They turn black fast too that way. 1 1/2 cups cake flour, 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, and 1/2 cup butter. Preheat oven to 350 degrees and grease and flour pan. A 9x9 pan is what the recipe calls for. Okay, so I don't know what happened to the first part of the video, but let's get started. Okay, so let me add 1 1/4 cup of sugar, and then I'm gonna beat it until it's creamy. Let me get that started. Right, so I did that. Now we add eggs and beat well. And it says to beat the eggs first, so that's what I did. I'm putting the 2 eggs in there. And then I'm going to go back over to the mixer and we're going to beat it. Okay, now we beat that in. We dissolve the soda into the sour cream. So baking soda 1 teaspoon, 1/4 cup of sour cream. Okay, so I'm going to mix in a teaspoon of baking soda. Okay, I just put it in a bowl and just mix it in. Okay, I've mixed the soda into the sour cream and add it into the butter mixture. Alright, I've mixed all of that in. Just keep mixing it till it's all mixed together. Now add the mashed bananas and mix in. Let's get that started. I think a couple of bananas. These are very ripe. It says, the recipe says to get black bananas, so that's what I have. So I'm sure they're very sweet. And see, I think this will be, if we need more, I got 2 more there. Yep, and just mash them up with a fork. It's that easy. When I was growing up, my mom used to get overripe bananas, and I don't think they were this black, but she would mix peanut butter in it and mush it all up together, and we used to call it peanut butter banana smush. And she'd put it on bread and we'd have it for sandwiches. Okay, let me mush up 1 more, and then that'll make a full cup. So Now we add mayonnaise in and mix in. And a half cups of cake flour. Let me show you the cake flour I got. I've never used cake flour before, but we'll see. I get Swan's Down enriched cake flour bleached. So we got 1.5 cups. So I'm gonna go mix that in until it's smooth, and then we stir in the vanilla, and I will be back. Okay, so make sure if it gets on the side, you just take something to scrape it off. Okay, I got a 9x9 cake pan here. I'm going to put it in a round cake pan. You can put it in a square, you can put it in a rectangle, whatever size you have, but the recipe calls for a 9x9 pan. So I'm going to spray this. Put a little bit of cake flour into it because it said to flour the pan too. Okay, so now what we do is we dump the cake mix into the pan. When it preheats to 350 degrees, then I cook it for 45 minutes or until it's done. Okay, well, you can see when I flipped it over, some of the middle part of the top of the cake, crumbling up. So it'll be okay though. Once it cools off and everything, I'll be able to frost it. It smells really good. Get ready to make my vanilla frosting, which I got off of Martha Stewart website. You need 4 tablespoons of butter, 2 tablespoons of milk, half a teaspoon of vanilla, let me mix that together. Trying to do this just with a whisk. Okay, I got the cake cooling. Now what I'm going to do is put 2 cups of powdered sugar. Mix that together. It's blended and looks like icing that we need. We may have to add a little bit more milk though. Now, if you wanted to add pecans to the icing or in the cake, you can, or walnuts. I don't have any, so I just made a banana cake without it. Okay, the cake is all cooled off. Know how it's going to spread out with that compartment that came off. Okay, let's cut into it. See what it tastes like. Looks good. See what it looks like in... Not bad. Yeah, and the icing with the cake is not as sweet. Okay.